So I decided to get into the zone and drink tonight. When you do this, it's like this organized chaos. Being in the zone makes your mind organized, but the drinking kind of makes it disorganized. So it's kind of like a contradiction, but it's a beautiful thing at the same time. And it's a pretty cool place to be, every once in a while. I haven't drank in about 3 months, but I did have two of what they call these buzz balls. Now they're like 20% alcohol content, but about two of those and you'll feel pretty good. So this is just random thoughts on my mind tonight from being in that certain zone. Um, I remember being young a lot and being told I need to be more like him. And he's really good with computers. Don't you like computers? I need to be more like him. And it just kind of registered tonight, this light bulb over my head. Oh, he's good with computers. If there's anyone that could have ever done a broadcast signal intrusion that scared the shit out of people and gotten away with it, it would have been my brother. My brother was a genius with computers. If he wanted to hack your email, he could hack your email. He could learn everything about you. So yeah, light bulb over my head. Maybe I should be more like the guy that could pull off the greatest broadcast signal intrusion ever. A broadcast signal intrusion is where you hack airwave, you hack radio waves, or you hack TV waves, and you just broadcast whatever the fuck you want to broadcast, and you steal, you know, corporate time. You steal their time. They're usually just showing this bullshit, so sometimes you got to show them stuff that, will open, chakras. Definitely open the brow chakra first. And then soon after that, the crown chakra is going to come first. You will become illuminated here, and you will also become illuminated up here. One night, like I said, probably like a year ago, one night you're just watching your nightly news. Next thing you know, the TV goes to static. Then appears psychedelic footage complete with isochronic tones and binaural beats. So I remember a few years ago hearing about this new planet entering our solar system. It's this big discovery. Then we just quit hearing about it. We don't hear about it anymore. So whatever happened to that planet? All I know is in Ohio skies around 6 in the morning, if you look to the east, you see something really big. I don't know exactly what it is, but you see something. I feel like maybe they're almost trying to hide a planet from us. There's something disrupting magnetic forces and magnetic pulls, and apparently it's been causing some kind of shift in people's brains it's causing people to act different. Times are different, and times are strange right now. I remember last 4th of July, I made a video called Early Morning Adventure. Now, this was filmed on the 4th of July of 2016. I don't know what it was. The moon was in Aquarius or in some kind of constellation or something like that. And the moon and the sun on the 4th of July weekend came up at the same time. And me and Tiki were definitely like, we got to go out into the world right now. We saw things out there. We kind of drove out towards the Germantown area, but we wanted to kind of pursue this beautiful sunset that was coming up. This was beautiful. And we wanted to pursue the sun, and it's much like how you pursue a storm or a tornado. You just have to know the roads. When chasing a tornado, you just need to know the damn roads in the area. certain back roads to go up on things and certain, so if you need to be far away, you're far away. That's definitely one of the key things when you're chasing tornadoes. And, us living in Xenia right now, this is like a tornado capital. Being close to these winds and manipulating these winds with our minds. There was one a couple days ago that kind of circled, over Xenia, but eventually went into Beaver Creek, and there was a lot of destruction within the Park Lane area, the near New Carlisle area. But, knowing how to chase Mother Earth and how to, because right now I'll tell you what happens with a tornado. A tornado is Mother Earth saying, I'm going to tell you who the fuck's in control. And she's definitely in control. Creator is in control with Mother Earth. You have to learn to respect it and know when things are just how to respect it and maintain a certain distance from certain things. And to appreciate all beauty and all darkness in life. So, one other thing I've been thinking about recently. There used to be this site called www.shownomercy.com. Now, last time I checked this out, it still had the kind of an interest screen with these gory pictures, but then it goes into like some metal band's website or whatever. But I first stumbled across this website. This was the summer of the year 2000. A friend told me about it. And it was like a gore website, but there was an educational merit too. It's basically showing you appreciate the good in life because they're going to show you the bad in life on this site. And there was all kinds of categories. There was, burn photos. There was car accident photos. There was I believe a disease one, but I believe that's the one that said it was under construction. I never got to actually see that one because the site changed before they actually put it up, but seeing photos of car accidents where people's just they're everything about them is on the damn road, including just puddles of blood. And there's all these disclaimers saying always wear that seatbelt. I always definitely, ever since I started driving, I always wore my seatbelt. These photos intrigued me because you need to appreciate beauty and the dark of life because there's good and bad in life. And, I want to explore looking at the dark side of things because I want a full understanding of what life actually really was. And I felt these photos educated me on different parts of life because I remember it was on Labor Day weekend of 2000. I just spent that whole day off from school looking at that site and just listening to music and looking at those sites on that site. I go through and I would look at every picture on that site. Now there were some sites that weren't such educational value, and they were just basically gore porn. Now, there was another site, I don't know if the site still exists or is still active, but there was another site called www.rotten.com. I always remember that site because I saw a picture of someone over in Asia eating it was a baby. It was definitely a fetus, and it was cooked on a plate, and he was eating it. And it was making jokes like, tastes like chicken. But this site was a little bit more comical and a little bit more dark about it. They would have gory photos. You'd click on a link and then would have the thumbnails. But the thumbnails were like balloon pictures. It said something like happy balloon time with the dead. And you clicked on a picture and it was a very graphic picture. I remember one of them, it was kind of funny. I had this person that had blown their head off with a shotgun in a car. And the head's clearly fucking gone. It's a mess. And you can see they're wearing an Abercrombie shirt. It says bad, what did that say? Bad photo opportunity for Abercrombie. It was like, you don't want to use this to promote your product, but that would be funny if, they actually did use that photo. From, for stuff like that. There were a few other sites, but I would just Googled that and I just looked at that stuff for a while because I wanted to become educated on it. and know every side of life. There is good out there, and there is bad out there. It's to all be appreciated. Have a good evening, everyone.